Hello everybody, welcome back to Cannonball Cottage. Today we're going to do a shallow fried chicken in batter, which is roughly based on the Indian spiced chicken pakora. And the reason I've done this is because yesterday we actually did some fried fish, as it was National Fried Fish Day here in the UK, and I made up this batter and I thought, what am I going to do with it? So the leftover batter I've converted into a spicy batter, and they've included turmeric, garam masala, cumin, chili flakes and some coriander to give it the spiciness. So this is my take on chicken pakora. And the chicken that I've got here, I marinated in yogurt overnight, and what we're going to do now is coat it in flour, then coat it in the batter and shallow fry it, and possibly get the result similar to a chicken pakora that you would get if you went to the Indian restaurant. However, the only difference here is that I'm using ordinary flour rather than gram flour, chickpea flour. So I'm just using ordinary flour to coat the chicken, and of course by doing this, it just dries out, soaks up all that yogurt. And you could use buttermilk. The Kentucky people use buttermilk to coat their chicken. They marinate their chicken in buttermilk before they put in these so-called 120 spices that no one knows what they are, which I believe there's only 11. But they say that they won't let anybody know what they are, but it's a secret recipe. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with chicken pakora. This is easy. I've told you my ingredients to this batter. But anyway, let's see what we can do. I'll just check the temperature of this oil. We need to be up, it's not far away, 170 degrees. We're up to 168. I'm just going to raise the temperature on there, and we're going to start dipping into the batter and frying away. And let's see how this. I've cut these pieces of chicken quite small so that it doesn't take long for the chicken to cook. My tongs are getting a little bit sticky, but even so, we're coming along fine. I may well not do all of these. Let's see how big the pan is, see how many we can actually get in. Smells lovely. There we go. And we're going to be serving this with a little bit of a salad, and we're going to be having one of those Indian side dips, you know, the dishes, which is a RAITA, mint and cucumber RAITA. You know, that temperature's dropping too low since you put the amount of chicken in there. It's really taking it down low, so I'm going to have to turn that back up. We're losing too much temperature. But anyway, here we go. Let's keep on dropping these into the batter. I'm going to drop them all in to give them a coating of the batter, and then get this flour out of the way. This flour has just been seasoned with some salt and pepper, but as I said, the batter itself has been highly seasoned with spices. Just move it out of the way. And let's see how we're getting along now. That's just coat this chicken in the batter. I'm going to change my tongs, throw those into the wash, and get some. Now you see. Now we're cooking on gas. Now look on these. This is beginning to fry up as it should have done. I'll let the oil go down too low, and but it won't take long. It'll come back. They're looking good. I hope you can see this, folks. They're looking really good. And that's better. Excellent. I'll just let the batter, the oil, go down too low, didn't I? Coming back now. We're getting up there. Still a little bit short, but there we go. While we're waiting, as always, time for a quick swig of the red wine. Cheers, everybody. Looky, looky. Look at that. Look at that. And of course, what we need to do, whenever you do this cooking chicken, you need to get the temperature. Well, the temperature on the chicken is spot on. We just need to keep on doing this to fry up and get the chicken at the right crispiness. I'm just going to get a paper towel and start placing some of these on this towel, just so that they'll drain off. They're absolutely lovely. So there we go. That's the first batch. Just get them to drain off. Lovely little pieces of chicken in batter, in a spicy Indian inspired batter. I'm just going to move that to one side, and we'll start putting the other pieces into the batter, into the oil, I should say. And there we go. Problem is, if you put too many in at a time, that's what happened. The first, you can see how it really cools down your oil, and you then need to wait for the oil to come back to temperature. But this is a great little starter. You're having some guests. Serve it with some salad, and of course, as I said, the little dip that which I'm going to show you now. What we've got here in this dish, or mixing bowl, we've got some Greek yogurt, and in here we've got some fresh mint out the garden. In this little dish I've got some cumin, some coriander, some chili flakes, and a little bit of salt that's going in. And then the main attraction is the cucumber. I've grated this cucumber You can see that I grated that earlier so that all the water, the excess water, would come out of it. Otherwise you end up with the dip being really, really runny, and what we're looking for is a nice consistency. Should you think that the consistency is a little bit too thick, you could always add a little bit of cream just to loosen it up slightly, but I think, you know, or even a little bit of milk perhaps. You could just, I've used this double thick Greek yogurt. You could use a more runny yogurt rather than this Greek yogurt. But there it is. I'm just gonna put that in a little dish so you can see it now that I've mixed it. And there we go. And then just to finish it off, a little bit of cayenne pepper, just give it a little bit of colour on the top. And where's my fresh mint? Although it's beginning to, I say it's fresh mint, it's beginning to, I cut it a little bit early, it's beginning to wilt slightly. But there you go, that's the RAITA dip that's going to go with it. I'll just turn this chicken over to try and get this a little bit hotter and fried up a little bit. See, now that's stuck together because I've gone and left it. Not to worry, they're coming apart. There you see. Look at that, absolutely wonderful. There you go. Let's turn those over, separate them. I've got too many in the pan really, but it's working, as you can see. Look at that, crisping up nicely. That one's lost a little bit of its batter. Right, so this is a suggestion how to serve it. You've got all these lovely crispy pieces of chicken surrounded by this salad, just a little salad, and there you go. I'll put that out of the way, and while those are still crisping up, show you the finished article with the that's a bit hot. Hope you can see that. Hope that gives you a good view of what the dish is all about. We've got Cannonball Cottage style chicken pakora. Chicken pieces in batter, and the batter's been seasoned with turmeric, garlic powder, cumin, coriander, chili flakes, garam masala, and it creates this wonderful crispy note and spicy taste to the batter. And here's the dip, the RAITA, which is cucumber and mint and yogurt with those little seasonings that I put in, cumin, coriander, chili flakes and salt. Great dish, great starter, or even a full meal. So here we are, Cannonball Cottage in the afternoon. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe to our channel. If you do subscribe, click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button, and you'll get notifications of other videos that we do. give it a thumbs up, give it a share. Hope you like what you've seen. See you again soon. Bye.